Good afternoon and Roll Tribe, ICC fans. Welcome back for our third and final match of the evening. ICC getting set to take on Henderson State's JV squad. We welcome those watching in favor of the Indians this evening, and also welcome those watching in favor of Henderson State. If you're just now joining us, Henderson State, I'll hopefully be able to talk all right here in a moment. Henderson dropped a 3-0 decision to Pellissippi, and it was an extremely tough third match that Pellissippi was able to hang on and win to get the 3-0 victory. The teams are lined up, but understand they're not going to do starting lineup, so they'll just meet in the middle and welcome each other to the floor. ICC started the day in their home whites. Now they switch to the home grays, trimmed in red and blue. The libero will be in white. Those are Madison Kaig and Kinsley Woolbright. Henderson State, they'll stay in their pink uniforms. Their libero will be in the maroon. They'll have gray lettering for you there. Last day here, and I tell you what, it's been a big day on campus athletically for ICC. In the first match of the day in soccer, the women picked up a 3-2 win over the number 20 team in the country in Gulf Coast. And then the men's team capped off the day with a 1-0 victory over the number 5 team in the country in Gulf Coast. So soccer coming away with some big wins there this afternoon. Now ICC trying to complete the sweep on the day and see if they can come away with the win. They picked up a 3-1 win in the first match of the day against Pellissippi. They improved to 13-8 on the season with the win. I don't know if they're referees or umpires in volleyball. Again, folks, I'm still learning the sport, so I do apologize if I say anything wrong, but they're going over the lineups, making sure everything's right. And it appears that Henderson State will start us off here, as this will be Walker on the Guaranteed Bank opening serve of the match. Serve taken by the Indians. Want to go to the far side on the attack. That was Lyons. Easily taken there. Pendleton accepts that one. Woolbright drops it off. Jones tries to go deep corner. They get it across now. ICC ready for it. And that's going to be the kill for the Indians. Nicely done, as that was an assist from Pendleton. And the kill belongs to Fenimore. And if I seem a little bit slower, I'm trying to teach myself how to keep stats, so a little bit of a learning curve here this evening. Serve sent on its way by Jones. And that one's going to be hit deep, so an error committed there by Henderson State, their first of the match. 2-0 ICC with the lead. Jones will continue to serve here for the Indians. Best of 5, first to 3, win by 25, first to 25, win by 2. And that's going to be a service error into the net. And it's now 2-1 in favor of the Indians. Henderson State, a JV squad. They're called the Reddies. A very unique name there for Henderson State. Knuckleball serve in there for the ace, as that was number 16, Cameron Johnson, with the ace to tie us up at 2. Speaking of soccer, see a couple of the women's soccer players made their way to the DEC to come support volleyball. Pendleton gets that one across. Nice backdoor help there that time. Now Pendleton's trying to get across on the third touch. That one blocked, but there's Fenimore to keep it alive. Backside they go to Lyons. Lyons down the line, and no, great hustle by the Reddies to get that one back on the third touch. Jones over to Pendleton. Pendleton had her shot digged. Back they go with it. East was ready for it. Fenimore gets it across, and she will get the kill. Fenimore with her second kill of the match. I believe that was Lyons on the assist. So Lyons, who struggled with their serve in the first match today, was able to get that one across. Blocked, but it stayed on the side of the Indians. And so the Reddies will get the point. It's now 3-3. Again, we welcome members of the ICC family tuning in here on the Blue Channel. and say a special hello to those that are supporting Henderson State this afternoon. In case our friends from Pellissippi are watching, wish them a safe trip back to Tennessee. And there's going to be another ace, as that is Johnson with her second ace here. And the Reddies take a 4-3 advantage. That one coming off the netting, but blocked, and ICC will get the point. As that was Pendleton getting the kill there. We're now tied at 4. And this will be Woolbright stepping back to serve here for the Indians. Sends it to the right side of the floor. Reddies are ready for it. Forgive the pun. Now they get it across, and that one's going to be too deep and almost ends up in the lap of Raphael Henry. Raphael joining us from soccer, where he was running the camera there. Now he's shooting highlights of this match. ICC goes up 5-4. Cal Brown also on hand. He's updating social media, so you can follow along on Instagram and Twitter at Let's Go ICC. Lyons with the kill. So Lyons gets her first kill of the evening. Assist from Jones. As this one sent on its way. And that one bouncing around. The Indians couldn't find it. And the point goes the way of the Reddies. Substitution coming in here for Henderson State. This is going to be number 3 and number 5 into the contest. 3, Skylar Holler. And number 5, Natalie Allison. I believe it will be Holler back to serve this one away. Woolbright was ready for it on the first touch. That one just, no, they're going to say it was in. And so now the referees will overrule it and say it was out. Good call by the officials there, as it is some students that maybe not used to the game that are calling the lines. And there's another ace. The Reddies have 3 of those here in the opening set. That one belonging to Holler. And so now the Reddies have battled back, matching their largest lead here in the opening set at 1. 7-6 is the score. Lyons with the first touch. It goes over the net. Reddies trying to get around to it. Now they do so. Right side on the attack. Blocked by the Indians, but out of bounds. And the Reddies now extend their lead out to 2, 8-6. Again, we welcome those watching here on the ICC Sports Network. Wrapping up I would say a not so busy week, but kind of a busy week. We didn't have football this week. Beautiful kill there, as that was East off the assist from Jones. And now substitution in the match. This is going to be Sadie Stegall coming in. It's going to be Pendleton back to serve. Pendleton serve, ready. Take it up the middle. They go with it. Looking for the back corner. And another nice strong kill there, as that was Johnson. We've called her name quite a few times here in this opening set, as she hammered that one home. 9-7 is the score. This is Heindelsman back to serve. Woolbright with the first touch. Pendleton now gets over to Stegall. And the point to the Indians. Stegall with the kill. And the Indians now pull back within 1, 9-8 here in the opening set. Natalie Nix will enter the contest here for the Indians. That's a substitution being brought to you by the ICC Baptist Student Union. Natalie serving from the middle of the floor, sends it that same direction. Left side on the attack, hammered, blocked, but kept alive by the Reddies. Over the top, they go for it. Pendleton gets it. Now Woolbright sets up Lyons. Lyons, no, great dig. The ball bounced back over. ICC gets it back, and that was going to be deep. Great dig that time by Bastillo, as that one kept it alive, but ICC eventually gets a point. We're now tied at 9. This ball sent ahead over the middle of the floor. Quick touch. Stegall ready for it. Now Pendleton gets it across, and Nice job there by Lyons just to keep it alive on the third touch. Quick decision there. And Lyons is going to come out and question the call. And the official pointed at it at his chest and said, his bad. And now Pendleton saying, Lyons saying, are we not going to get the point? The official says, play on. Now they're going to talk it over. And the player from Henderson thought that the whistle meant play on, but conversation coming up here. Remind you some more of our sponsors, Renaissance Bank. They are the bank that understands you. Visit RenaissanceBank.com to find out why. Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works, a proud sponsor of ICC Athletics. And the call is overturned as Lyons got it overturned there. And so now the Reddy's head coach wants an explanation of what happened. And so it looks like they might have kind of got out of rotation here. So they're going to talk this one over once again. We'll continue to talk about it here. Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works. You also got the Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, the ICC BSU, the ICC Wesley Foundation, Bank Okolona. You've also got Guaranteed Bank, Tommy Chamley and all the fine folks out there. And then you've got Little Caesars right here in Fulton, a proud sponsor of tonight's action here on the ICC Sports Network. Don't forget about Sam's Town Market. I'm not forgetting about him because I'm going to see Sam's Town Market this weekend. A great selection of produce, meats, and other things there. And they've got their own butcher shop on site. So if you ever want a select cut of steak or maybe a pork chop or something like that, all you got to do is call ahead and they'll be happy to fix you up. Speaking of fixing things up, looks like the officials have it fixed up and we're ready to play. So after the delay, this will be Natalie Nix getting set for the serve. 10-9, ICC has rallied to take the lead. Lions had that one blocked. ICC trying to keep it alive. Nix gets it across. Left side on the attack. Dug up nicely there by Pendleton. Now sits it over to Stegall. Stegall had her shot blocked, and the Reddies keep it alive somehow. Over the middle they go with it. It was blocked. And the Reddies now want to go deep. Pendleton was there. Now send over to Stegall once more, and it's into the net. And the error gives the point to the Reddies. Unofficially the second error of the match for the Indians. And we're tied once again at 10. And that's going to be a service error, so ICC will take the lead, and now we'll have the serve. This is going to be Allie Grace Kirkland getting set to serve this one here. Allie Grace has played well for the Indians over the last few weeks, a freshman coming of age, if you will, in the sport of volleyball on the collegiate level. And that one's going to be deep, and the point to the Indians. That's what you want to start doing. You want to start playing your best volleyball towards the end of the season. ICC is going to have a heavy run of conference matches coming up soon. We do have a schedule change that we'll talk about coming up here in a moment. After the error by Henderson, ICC returns the favor. 3 errors on each team so far in the match. ICC up 12-11. Speaking of that schedule change, ICC was scheduled to travel to Gadsden on the 11th of October. That match has now been canceled. So there will be no match on the 11th. As the serve taken by Lyons. She'll get it back and just sends it too deep, and the point will go the way of the Reddies. So yeah, just make that part on your calendar. October the 11th, no match at Gadsden. No plans to make that one up this late in the season as well. 12-12 is your score. Lions on the first touch. Pendleton sets it back door to Stegall. Hammers that one, but a nice reply to that one by the Reddies as the Indians not ready for that one. It goes out of bounds. Last touch by the Indians. So back and forth we go in this one. 13-12 now is the score. ICC played the first match of the day, then sat for about an hour as the Indians somehow get that one across. That one hammered and will fall to the back as now the Reddies matching their largest lead of the night at 4, 14-12. Knuckleball serve, dug up there by, that was Nix on the dig. ICC got it across. Nix ready for that one. Quick touch, but a good read there by Henderson State. Now left side on the attack, comes off the netting and couldn't get it across, but does so on the third touch. Lions tries to split the defenders, but the back line ready for it. And beautiful decision made there. Saw the defense was favoring the left side. And then Johnson sweeping across the way, gets it down the line and the point. And now Henderson State with their largest lead of the night, 15-12 here in the opening set. Short serve, Nix ready for it. Pendleton now sends it out wide to Lions. Lions, was it in? Yes. Close call. Going the way of the Indians there. And now ICC trails at 15-13. Jones entering the match. She sends the serve on its way. Ball over the middle. Nix keeps it alive. Jones is there. And McCaig will get it across. Great hustle by Jones to keep that one alive. And that one down the line, and they're going to say out of bounds. Boy, I tell you what. Cameron Johnson, when she takes a full swing, it is trouble. This ball sent on its way. Low line drive into the net, and that'll be an ace. Jones, with her first ace, she had a couple of them in the match against Pelicippi earlier this afternoon. So now she'll go back to serve again. Henderson State ready for it that time. Tries to get it across, blocked. Now we'll go across the court. Lyons is there. Jones now sets it up to Pendleton. Pendleton hammers it through the net, but the fourth touch, as it did not take a favorable bounce for the Indians, and the Reddies will get the point. 16-15 now is the score. This will be Johnson getting set to serve here for the Reddies. And that one too deep. Break for the Indians as a little miscommunication that time, but it carried a little bit too far, and ICC was able to get the point. We're now tied up at 16. Bree Lyons back to serve. Had a chance to meet her granddad before the game and talk to him for a minute. They're making the trip out from California to come watch Bree for a few weeks. As that one through the middle, and it splits defenders. Bree just couldn't quite get to that one. And the point to the way of Henderson State. Now, he told me he was from the Southern California part of the world, and so the Notre Dame fan in me had to ask, and yes, he is a SC fan, so I told him I'll try my best not to hold that against Bree as that service error goes into the net. And the point to the Indians. 17-17 is your score, as Woolbright now will check into the contest, and she will step back for a guaranteed bank serve. Sends it to the right side. Henderson State ready for it. Now left side attack. Blocked, but kept alive there by the Reddies. Woolbright gets it. Drops it off to Jones. Leaves that one to Kirkland, but a great job keeping it alive there by the Reddies. Now they send it over here. This is going to be East, and East with the kill. East able to send that one home off the assist from Jones. And ICC now retakes the lead 18-17. This ball handled by Henderson State. Goes with a soft touch. Woolbright there. Send it out wide to Pendleton. Pendleton with authority. Pendleton with her unofficial second kill of the match. It's now 19-17. ICC with the lead here in a seesaw battle back and forth. Woolbright serve on its way, handled there by Henderson State. Now sets it up on the right side for the attack. Indians ready for it. Over the middle they go. And that's going to be, is it deflected? No, they're not. And they say the point the way of Henderson State. Good idea that time, just couldn't quite get it to knife its way inbounds. And 19-18 is the score now. That's Lyons on the first touch. Now they get over to East. East hammers that one with authority. East with her third kill, fifth assist of the match there for Jones. She will check out, and Stegall will check in. A substitution being brought to you by Samstown, Market, and Mantachi. That'll be an ace off the hand of Pendleton, her first of the match. And the Reddies need a timeout. Timeout on the floor. Let's take it with them and be back with more right after this on the ICC Sports Network.
It feels like the deck is stacked against you before you even start your business. What's the difference between someone who fails and someone who succeeds? To succeed, you need an edge. You might invent technology that nobody else can imagine. Maybe you make the perfect product with the perfect fit. But what every successful business has is a bank that is there for them. Instead of saying slow down, a bank that asks, what's next? Renaissance Bank, understanding you.
Welcome back out of the timeout. 21-18 ICC with the lead here in the opening set over Henderson State's JV squad. Pendleton is still on the serve here as the official puts the ball in play. That one tough to handle, sent sky high, and the Reddies couldn't handle it. And we're going to call that an ace for Pendleton, her second of the match, and ICC now up 22-18. The ball kind of drifted on the Reddies there as they popped it a mile high, and really no communication on who to come get it. As they get it across on the third touch now, Woolbright ready for it. Pendleton now skips it over to East. East hammers that one, but a nice dig there by the Reddies to keep it alive. Looking to go back court. There's Lyons ready for it. Pendleton clears everyone out. East looks to go back corner, too far, and Henderson State will get the points. Well, a good crowd making their way out for a Friday. Of course, we know high school football going on, so a lot of families having to either make a decision to come to volleyball or maybe go support another family member at football throughout the North Mississippi area. We do appreciate those that are spending your evening here with us on the ICC Sports Network. Stegall sends it across. The Reddies were ready for it. That one, beautiful dig by Lyons. Pendleton keeps it alive. Back over to Stegall now. And I believe they're going to say it was out of bounds as she went on the wrong side of the net to get the point. And now Henderson State rallying back in this one. They trail it 22-20. This is Allison getting set to serve. That one sent over the middle. Pendleton now leaves it over to Kirkland. Kirkland had her shot blocked. Woolbright leaves it up tall. East goes soft and couldn't get it over. Looking for that soft touch, and it was the right idea, just couldn't quite execute it. And a timeout taken on the floor. Timeout on the floor. Let's take it with them and be back with more right after this.
They say Diet Coke is a mom's drink. Well, you copied her jeans, her spin, her shoes, her scrunchie, and whether you realize it or not, her music. Now, copy her drink. Drink what your mama gave you.
Today tastes like staying in. And it never tasted this good.
Welcome back, 22-21 ICC with the lead. The Reddies rallying back in this one in the opening set. Trying to look over my stats and check out the scoring. Again, as I said, still learning this and basically trying to teach myself on the fly here. As this ball sent on its way, East had a little trouble with it. Pendleton comes up and gets it. Stegall gets it across on the third touch. Now the Reddies looking to go on the attack. Blocked, but it stayed on the side of the floor with the Indians. Great block there by East as she went up and challenged Johnson that time, but Johnson able to power that one through, and now we're tied at 22. Trying to get a ball in, the ball boy over there on his phone, and going to try to act like play it off there as Everybody saw him. So the Reddies send this one over his way, and that's going to be an ace. There's a little bit of miscommunication there by the Indians, and the Reddies take advantage, and they have rallied to take a 23-22 lead. Both teams have led as much as 3 this opening set, so it's been nip and tuck the whole way through. Going to go down the line. ICC ready for it this time. Pendleton skips it across. Stegall goes with the soft touch. Henderson State now goes to the right side on the attack, looking for the middle of the floor. There's Woolbright. Pendleton, quick touch across. Henderson got to get it across on the third touch, and they do. Great play by Pendleton to keep it alive, and then it's put into the net. And an error gives the point to the Reddies. I've got that as the 7th unofficial error, 8th error of the match for the Indians. So set point here for the Reddies. So they send this one on its way. East gets it across. And that one sent across there. And a beautiful read by number 15. And that don't have a 15 on my roster. And that's going to be the opening set win to Henderson as they pick up the 25-22 win in the opening set. We'll take a break and be back with more right after this on the ICC Sports Network.
You're always pushing yourself. There's no time to rest. You keep moving forward. The only thing better than your last accomplishment is your next.
What's next? What's next?
What's next?
So, Allie, what's next?
I guess we'll see.
Find a bank that's as excited about your future as you are. A bank that asks,
what's next?
Renaissance Bank, understanding you.
They say Diet Coke is a mom's drink. Well, you copied her jeans, her spin, her shoes, her scrunchie, and whether you realize it or not, her music. Now, copy her drink. Drink what your mama gave you.
Today tastes like staying in. And it never tasted this good.
When injury knocks you out, Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi will be there for you every step of the way. We are here to get you back in the game, back in motion, back to your life. Our elite team of orthopedic specialists will work side by side with you, educating you about your treatment plan, utilizing advanced technology, and providing you with a successful path to recovery. Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi. We will get you back.
This is a commercial for a Little Caesars large pepperoni thin crust pizza for $7.99.
Oh, a thin crust commercial.
Bingo! Those toppings go right to the edge.
Take me to the edge.
Listen to that crunch and check out that cheesy, crispy crust.
All for $7.99?
Exactamundo. $7.99 for the pizza that everyone wants to get their hands or claws on.
Sorry, claws?
Walk in and walk out with a large, hot and ready thin crust for $7.99 at Little Caesars.
Pizza.
Guaranty Bank, formerly known as First American National Bank, is a proud supporter of ICC athletics. Visit gbtonline.com. Guaranty Bank, we're more than a bank, we're a community.
That's home. That's just like the Ravens. That's just like Pahokee, Florida. That's my second home. I got my degree from there, my first degree, college degree. It's part of my heart, it's part of my soul, it's part of my spirit. And, you know, it's everything. Itawamba Community College, baby, it's everything. It shaped me up to being a great man because it was part of the journey of me becoming the young man I am today. And it's home, man. That's it. Like, I can go there and lay my head down without no problems. Itawamba Community College, the best start here.
Welcome back. Henderson State takes the opening set by the final score of 25-22. Take a look at some stats. As always, folks, I'm telling you these stats are unofficial. I've got Lions with 2 kills, 3 for East, 2 for Pendleton, 1 for Stegall, and 2 for Fenimore. It was a couple of aces from Pendleton. She also had 3 assists. Lions had 1 assist. Jones with 1 ace and 5 assists in the opening set. ICC had 8 errors to Henderson's 8 errors as well. So ICC will have served to start the second set here, and this is going to be Graham with the ace to start things off in a big way there for the Indians. Kaylee Graham, she's a freshman out of Moulton, Alabama. Lawrence County High School is where she prepped, and she prepped well. Back-to-back aces from Graham. And ICC out to a 2-0 advantage. This time Henderson State ready for it. And then there's the kill at the net. Nicely done there by Pendleton. Her first of the match, or she'll be set, third of the match this afternoon. So positive bounce back here to start the match for the Indians. Trying to go over the top of the defense. Pendleton was ready for it. Now they send it over to Lyons. Lyons bounces it off the tape. And the Reddies, she ran into her own player, but was able to get it going. Nice dig there by East. Fenimore gets the ball across, but Henderson State was able to get it back as that one hammered, but Woolbright ready for it. Now they leave it back. Pendleton comes up. Went with the soft touch. It was blocked, but out of bounds. And ICC will grab the point. They're out to a 4-0 start. And there's another ace. Graham, the hot hand in the dice game here. Her third ace of the set, and ICC takes a 5-0 advantage. This ball sent on its way. This time the Reddies able to handle the serve. Get it across. Woolbright ready for it. Comes over to Lyons, and just a little bit of mistiming there as the ball goes into the net, so the hitting error will put it on the Indians. And now it's 5-1 as the ball will switch over now. And this will be number 16, Johnson. Boy, she was trouble for the Indians in the opening set. Sends that serve a rocket across. ICC able to get it. Lyons looking to go back line and couldn't handle it that time, as the ball out of bounds, and it's now 6-1 Indians. Bree will step back to serve. We want to say hello to any of her family that might be out watching in California that may have not been able to make the trip here. So that ball gets across now. ICC ready for it. Fenimore, yes. It was one of those you kind of had to wait for a second to see if it was going to find its way to the ground. And Fenimore was able to send that one home. And that is her third kill of the match, first of the set here. Lions serve handled there by the Reddies. And East hammers that one, but Henderson State able to rally and find it back. Gets it across on the third touch. Pendleton now set up and hammers it. Ouch. That one hurt. It's Pendleton with authority that time. And that one's just going to be a little bit too deep, so the error will give the ball back to the Reddies as ICC out to an 8-2 advantage. This is going to be number 22, Bustillo to serve. A little confusion there as ICC kind of ran into each other. And the error gives the point to Henderson State. 8-3 ICC trying to rally back and tie this one up. Henderson State won the opening set 25-22. Woolbright, little trouble with it, was able to get it. Now East is going to put it into the antenna, and the point will go again to Henderson. Back-to-back errors now on the Indians, and the Reddies trying to charge back in this one. East with the first touch. Now they're going to go right side to Pendleton, and it was tipped around, and Pendleton will get the kill. Pendleton now a team high 5 kills, 3 in this set so far. As that was Woolbright sending the guaranteed bank serve on its way. And that one blocked, and the kill eventually going the way of the Indians as Pendleton kind of just stretched out and batted that one back, and Henderson wasn't quite ready for that quick of a response. And so ICC now up 10-4. Woolbright will continue to serve from the left side of the floor. Sends it on a rocket across, digs it up, keeps it alive. Looking for the cross court. Indians keep it alive here. Now goes to East. East looks for the back corner. And the quick touch, but there's Woolbright out of nowhere to find that one. East again. Just couldn't quite get enough of it as the ball was a little bit too high for her to go after. And it's now 10-5 ICC. That was the 5th error of the match, or for the set here for the Indians. Again, when I mention these stats, they are unofficial. You can see official stats on letsgoicc.com. Those will be up Monday. I'm going to try to take a rare weekend off here to kind of reset. This ball batted around now. ICC gets to it. Pendleton, yes. It was Graham with the assist. Pendleton with the kill, her 5th here in the second set. She's got 7 so far in the match, and ICC now 11-5 advantage. Hammer, but there Woolbright ready for it. East, nice read by East to get the point. Timeout on the floor. ICC is leading this one 12-5. We'll take a break and be back with more right after this.
It feels like the deck is stacked against you before you even start your business. What's the difference between someone who fails and someone who succeeds? To succeed, you need an edge. You might invent technology that nobody else can imagine. Maybe you make the perfect product with the perfect fit. But what every successful business has is a bank that is there for them. Instead of saying slow down, a bank that asks, what's next? Renaissance Bank, understanding you.
Welcome back out of the timeout, ladies and gentlemen. 12-5 is your score. ICC with the lead, trying to rally back after dropping the opening set 25-22 to Henderson State. We talked about ICC won the first match of the day, 3-1 over Pellissippi. And then Henderson battled hard in that third set, but dropped I believe, a 28-26 decision in the third set to drop 3-0 to Pellissippi. Indians ready with it now, sending it around. East with the kill. East with her 2nd. And I believe that assist from Pendleton, her 5th of the match. Pendleton will continue to serve here. Ball sent high into the air. Johnson, Pendleton ready. Woolbright now sends it to the right side. This is Dorr who's come in the match during that timeout. And just a little bit of an error there on the readies as a couple players ran into each other. And ICC now stretching their lead out to the largest of the night. An ace for Pendleton. Her 3rd ace. She and Graham tied with the most aces so far here in the set. ICC now with a 10-point advantage. Substitution in the match here. This will be Brakenberry coming into the match. She immediately tested and digs that one up. Backside they go to Dorr. Dorr's shot down the line was accepted there. Not accepted, but was stopped, I should say. Kind of lost my wording. As this ball batted around. Henderson looking for the kill down the line, but there's Pendleton. Woolbright keeps it alive. Pendleton wants it back, and she gets the kill. Beautiful job there by Pendleton. She's got 6 kills in this set alone, 8 overall for the match. That to go along with, I believe, a trio of, 3 aces. Dorr had it deflected. And the point will go the way of the Indians. So ICC continue to build on its largest lead of the night now, 17-15. Pendleton serve, low line drive, dug up there by Henderson State. Now they're going to go across the floor to East. Is it in? No, says a little bit too deep. So the Reddies stop a little bit of the bleeding there. Now they'll step back to serve. They trail this second set 17-6 here. Best of 3, or I should say best of 5, 3 out of 5. Got to get to 25, win by 2. In the first 4 sets, that is. Quick touch and a nice one there as Pendleton stays on fire here. We'll credit East with the assist. That is the 7th kill in this set alone for Pendleton. And now into the contest is going to be Madison McCaig, excuse me. She steps into the serve. First touch to the Reddies. Now they're over the middle. Woolbright digs that one up. Pendleton now switches it over. That's Lyons, but it's blocked. We're actually going to say into the net. And so that score now 18-7 in favor of the Indians. Reddies to serve. As we mentioned, this is number 15. Don't have her on the roster that we got offline, as that one is going to be deep. No contact made by the Reddies, so now they've trimmed it to 8. Or excuse me, trimmed it to 10. 12 has been the largest lead of the night here for the Indians. Lyons with the first touch over to Pendleton. Now she'll get it back. Tries to go cross court with it. And then Lyons goes up tall and gets the point. Well, Henderson's coach trying to argue, said she was over the net, and the referee said he was right there on top of it. As the conversation continues here. And the official is just going to put his whistle in his mouth and ignore the rest of the conversation and say play ball. And this will be Kirkland set for this Guaranteed Bank serve. And the Reddies, great hustle to keep it alive. They'll get it across on the third touch. Pendleton with it now. Tries to go with the low assist, but Fenimore not ready for it that time. And into the net they go. 19-9 now is the score in favor of the Indians. Walker will enter the match, and she will get set to serve here for Henderson State. Ball set on its way. McCaig gets it. Pendleton cross court over to Lyons. Kept it alive after it was blocked. Doors got to get it across on the third touch. She does. Reddy's looking to go for the kill. Great dig by Woolbright. Pendleton gets it across. And the Reddies get it blocked. And no, do not get the point. Great hustle by Henderson State to keep that one alive. Lyons, though, sneaks it into the corner. Great job by Bree Lyons. And ICC now goes up 20-9. Well, I tell you, the match doesn't feel like the score doesn't reflect how the match has been played. As it seems like this is much closer than it really is. As that was the serve sent on its way by the Indians. Lyons, and it's too deep. As that was Graham who come in to serve that time for the Indians. 20-10 now is the score. So the Reddies were trying to rally back in this one. ICC trying to pull even, trailing 1-0 after dropping the first set, 25-22. Pendleton hammers it, but a nice block there by the Reddies. Lyons goes over the top. Kept alive, quick touch across. There's Woolbright. Now back to Lyons. That one blocked, but Lyons keeps it alive. And good hustle on the part of Graham. Graham fell to the floor and a little slow to get up. I think it was one of those situations where she threw her hands up to protect herself, thinking that she was about to go into the scorer's table, but did not. And the Reddies now have trimmed it inside double digits. 22-11 is the score. Serve on its way. Woolbright and McCaig both get into it. Fenimore hammers that one, and she'll get the point. Fourth kill of the night for Fenimore. ICC pushes the lead back to 10, and this will be Bree Lyons getting set to serve. She typically serves from the middle of the floor, and that's where she's going to be at now. That's where she sends it. Henderson State ready for it. Right side on the attack. Lyons there. Gets it across. Henderson last second able to figure out who wanted to get to it. Now they skip it across to East. East went over the top of the defense, but a nice job there by the Raiders to get it across. So that one out of bounds, and ICC will take the points. They've now doubled up Henderson State here. They're up 22-11. Trying to pull even here with a win in the second set. So Lyons will continue to serve. The referee blows the whistle and puts it in play. That one hammered across his way. Reddy's left side on the attack. Blocked, but the Reddies find a handle to keep it alive. Get it across on the third touch. Lyons with the dig. Now they find it over to Pendleton. Pendleton with authority. And that one hurt, as Bustillo was just trying to play a little self-defense there. And boy, Pendleton has been red hot here. That's her 8th kill of the second set. She's got 10 unofficially on the night. Over the top they go. Lyons ready for it. Fenimore gets the kill off the deflection. 3rd kill of the set here. 5 so far for Fenimore. This is going to be set point coming up here for the Indians. Going to try to pull even here with a win here in the second set. And the serve is going to be a little bit too deep, and the point will go the way of the Reddies. Still set point, though, for the Indians. Will be for quite a while as they're up 24-12. Trying to close the door on this one and pull even 1-1. East leaves it up front. Now Fenimore, a little bit of a delayed jump, and then the error will give the point to the Indians, and ICC will take a 25-12 win to pull even 1-all here after the second set. We'll take a break and be back with more right after this on the ICC Sports Network.
You're always pushing yourself. There's no time to rest. You keep moving forward. The only thing better than your last accomplishment is your next.
What's next? What's next?
What's next?
So, Allie, what's next?
I guess we'll see.
Find a bank that's as excited about your future as you are. A bank that asks,
what's next?
Renaissance Bank, understanding you.
They say Diet Coke is a mom's drink. Well, you copied her jeans, her spin, her shoes, her scrunchie, and whether you realize it or not, her music. Now, copy her drink. Drink what your mama gave you.
Today tastes like staying in. And it never tasted this good.
When injury knocks you out, Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi will be there for you every step of the way. We are here to get you back in the game, back in motion, back to your life. Our elite team of orthopedic specialists will work side by side with you, educating you about your treatment plan, utilizing advanced technology, and providing you with a successful path to recovery. Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi. We will get you back.
This is a commercial for a Little Caesars large pepperoni thin crust pizza for $7.99.
Oh, a thin crust commercial.
Bingo! Those toppings go right to the edge.
Take me to the edge.
Listen to that crunch and check out that cheesy, crispy crust.
All for $7.99?
Exactamundo. $7.99 for the pizza that everyone wants to get their hands or claws on.
Sorry, claws?
Walk in and walk out with a large, hot and ready thin crust for $7.99 at Little Caesars.
Pizza.
Guaranteed Bank, formerly known as First American National Bank, is a proud supporter of ICC athletics. Visit gbtonline.com. Guarantee Bank. We're more than a bank, we're a community.
This is a place to create your future. And when you get here, you realize you're not alone. You meet new people and make connections. It's not always about knowing exactly where you're going. Sometimes it's about finding your own way. It's working together to build something bigger than ourselves. It's hard work, but lots of fun. We come for the quality education, but we leave with an unparalleled experience. Itawamba Community College. The best start here.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. 1-1 is your score here from Fulton. ICC takes the second set by the score of 25-12 after dropping a 25-22 decision in the first match of the day. Adam Gore bringing this action up top here in the ICC Alumni Association and Foundation broadcast booth. Cal Brown shooting some clips for Instagram and also updating Twitter. You can follow us on those platforms at Let's Go ICC, all one word, at Let's Go ICC. You've got Casey Smith taking photos of today's match. You can see those in a couple of days on ICCimages.com. You can order those digital downloads available for now for $1. We found out the company, for some reason, we don't know why, but for some reason has increased the rates on digital photos. It's not like they're having to print anything, so we may have to make some adjustments, small adjustments, unfortunate, to meet those prices. As that one kept alive, but in the net and an error by both teams to start the match, and it's 1-1. Again, that's ICCimages.com. You can see photos dating all the way back to, I think, to 2010, actually, as Presley Jones with the ace. Her second ace of the evening. And ICC now goes up 2-1. Raphael Henry was here shooting highlights. He's got a Friday night gig he's got to get to, so appreciate Raphael for all of his work today. And guess what? That's back-to-back aces from the hands of Jones, and now ICC goes up 3-1. That one this time handled. No, they do get it across. Woolbright somehow gets it over to Pendleton, and she found a unique angle to get that one over. And then the Indians' hustle pays off as it goes out of bounds. And ICC now takes the 4-1 advantage here in the third set. A very weird angle as Pendleton was close to the ground, had to kind of pop it up and over, maybe put a little top spin on that one. Serve stays to Jones. Got to go over the top of the defense. ICC ready for it. Woolbright now sends it back to Lyons. Lyons had her shot blocked. Nice job there by number 4. That's Upshaw coming in and taking on the powerful Lions, sending that one down and keeping it in bounds. And ICC now sees their lead shrink to 2. That one deep and out of bounds. ICC never trailed in that second set. Built a lead as much as 12 and went on to win 25, or excuse me, I should say 13, with the final score being 25-12. A little confusion as a pair of players run into each other. They're able to get it across, does Henderson State. Fenimore got it across, and there's the quick touch. Woolbright ready for it. Over the middle they go, and trying to get it to Fenimore, and she just could not get the strong left hand on that one. And the ball falls on that side of the floor, and looks like she may be a little shaken up on the play, trying to walk it off there. Looks like she is going to be okay. Actually, they say the point to the Indians. Well, missed what the call was there, and the referee's going to go over and explain it to the Henderson State coaching staff. And now he's having a prolonged conversation with the coaches. So I apologize, folks. I was watching Fenimore after the play, making sure she was okay, and never saw the signal from the referees. As that one touched, Jones making the extra effort, but it goes out of play. And the point will go the way of the Reddies. 6-3 is your score. 1-1 is the situation here after ICC winning the second set 25-12. Rebounding from a 25-22 loss in the opening set. East just got to get it across, does so. And now ICC having to hustle back on the other end. Pendleton had her shot blocked. And then Fenimore blocked it. And hustle all around the net, and a net violation on the Indians. And the point the way of the Reddies. Well, I tell you what, if the referee didn't call that one, I think Henderson State's coach would have absolutely come unglued as she and her assistant coach quickly threw their arms in the air as the official was blowing the whistle. East goes with the left hand, can't get it across. Fourth touch, violation on the Indians. Back-to-back errors now on ICC has allowed the Reddies to climb back in this one. 6-5 is your score. Knuckleball, and Woolbright couldn't handle it. That'd be an ace for Henderson State, and they're tied things up 6-all. Six is your score. This is Bastillo sending this one on the way. There's an L in there that I'm not saying, as that one killed, but a nice dig. Trying to go to the top of the defense, and then ICC kind of looking like that Spider-Man meme. Everybody standing around looking and pointing at each other as the ball falls between them. 7-6 now, as Henderson State matching their largest lead here in the set at 1. Indians looking to rebound. Fenimore gets that one across. Lions ready for it. Now they send it back. That's going to be East, and East can't get the kill. Pendleton was there, but a nice job by the Reddies to be ready for it. And this volley staying alive here. Lions to Jones to East. Yes! Finally gets that one to fall. Does East, and I've got that as her 6th kill of the match, and we're now tied at 7. Woolbright will step back to serve here for the Indians. Sends it to the right side. Henderson now attacks on the right. Jones leaves it back to Pendleton. Too strong. Pendleton with the point. Lexi, her 11th kill of the match, leading the way for the Indians. So Woolbright will continue to serve. And that one just left short. So the service error will give the point to Henderson State, and we're now tied at 8. Well, ICC has given Henderson State 4 points off errors here in this third set. Eight to 8 is your score. Holler back to serve this one away for the Reddies. Pendleton, smart idea, but what a hustle play by Bastillo to keep it alive. ICC ready for the soft touch there. Pendleton tries to go down the line. Will they say it's deflected? No, they will not. They'll say it's out of bounds. And the point the way of Henderson State. They retake the lead now, 9 to 8. Lions with the first touch, leaves it to Jones. Now over to East. East hammers that one through the defense, but a nice rally there as now they go third touch. Can't get it across. And the point the way of the Indians. Error on the Reddies. And we're tied at 9. Back and forth we go in this one. Anything you can do, I can do better. Which team has a run in them? We'll try to find out, see if the Indians can start one here with Pendleton on the serve. Reddies right side on the attack. Lions gets it. Pendleton gets it back. Woolbright sends it across. Middle. Hammered. But there's Lions. Now the Indians got to get it across on the third touch. East does. Going for the left side, but great hustle by Woolbright. Great hustle again by the Indians, and East gets it across on the third touch. That one blocked, but good hustle by the Reddies to keep it alive. Now right side on the attack. It's blocked out of bounds, and Henderson State will earn that point. Great hustle by both squads on both sides of the net there. And Henderson State now takes a 10-9 advantage here in the third set. Back and forth we are in this one. Each team with a set. ICC won the second set 25-12. And it's just a smart read there. And I tell you what, unfortunately, we do not have the name of number 15 on our roster. And I'm thinking that might be because I haven't seen 17 in the match. And I'm just going to try to double check my numbers, because if it's 17, then it's Proctor, who is wearing 15 tonight. As that one hammered across and put into the net, and the error gives the point to the Indians. Again, just trying to scan the floor to see if I see a 17 out there, but I do not. And so that may be Proctor, who has played well on that front line for the Reddies. McCaig with the serve. Trying to adjust it there, and that's going to be a hitting error. Each team with 4 errors here. 11-11 now is the score. So McCaig will continue to serve. Sends it to the middle of the floor. And got to get it across now on the third touch. They do. McCaig digs that one up. Pendleton now sets up Lyons. Beautiful dig there. And a great dig by the part of Pendleton. 2 great plays defensively by both squads. And then the finish there by number 5, Allison. And the lead back now to Henderson State. Again, this is number 15 getting set to serve. We mentioned don't have her on the roster. Think that might be Proctor as her serve sends across. Now they're going to try to go backside to Stegall, and she gets the kill. Stegall with her second kill of the night, and ICC has tied us back up now at 12. This is Kirkland sending that serve, and it's going to be an ace. Kirkland with her first ace of the set. Now ICC goes up 13-12. Just said, anything you can do, I can do better has been the theme of this one here in this third set, as both teams have traded the lead back and forth. The Reddies have led as much as 2. ICC has led as much as 4. And what a hustle play there by Henderson State. And then they had to hustle back, and there is a beautiful kill by Lyons. Recognized that the defense was rushing back on the floor. New momentum was going to take them away from that back corner, and Lyons gets her 5th kill of the evening, and ICC now up to 14-12. This is going to continue to be Allie Grace Kirkland out of Alcorn Central on the serve. Sends it to the middle of the floor, and miscommunication, and that's going to be another ace. 2 of them on the night here for Allie Grace. And so she'll get set to step into this one. 15-12, ICC with the lead. Sends that one across, and now the Reddies able to get it across. Beautiful dig there on the part of Lyons. She'll get it back. And no, great effort there by the Reddies to keep it alive on the dig. But couldn't get it across on the third touch, and ICC will get the point. That is the 5th error on the Reddies, and they need a timeout. 16-12 is the score. Let's take the timeout with them and be back with more right after this.
When injury knocks you out, Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi will be there for you every step of the way. We are here to get you back in the game, back in motion, back to your life. Our elite team of orthopedic specialists will work side by side with you, educating you about your treatment plan, utilizing advanced technology, and providing you with a successful path to recovery. Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi. We will get you back.
Welcome back out of the timeout. 16-12, ICC with the lead here in the final match of the evening. It's been 3 matches today here in the Davis Event Center on a Friday. Pretty good crowd for a Friday, as we said. No students on campus. Well, I won't say no students on campus. Obviously, we have students on campus with players being here and the soccer matches going on, but no classes on Friday is what I should have said. So smaller population of student body on campus. It's been a great day to be an Indian so far. We'll recap some scores from volleyball. And the next opportunity we get here is ICC sends the serve on its way. This one popped up, and McCaig will send it to Lyons. Lyons is going, no, not get the kill. Great hustle again by Henderson. Lyons this time goes right back on the attack. Henderson ready for it. This one comes off the tape. There's Lyons, pops it up to Pendleton. Backside, this is going to be Stegall. Had it blocked, but there's Pendleton with that one. That one's going to be blocked, and Henderson will earn the point there as Upshaw will get the kill. Well, as we talked about earlier, a good day to be well, it's always a good day to be an Indian, but today's a little extra sweet. Soccer teams hosting nationally ranked Gulf Coast. Number 20 for the Lady Bulldogs, number 5 for the Bulldogs. Lady Indians pick up a 3-2 win over the number 20 team in the country in the first match of the day. And then the Indians find a way to hold strong, and they get a 1-0 victory in the second soccer match of the day over the number 5 Bulldogs. So a sweep of the nationally ranked Bulldogs there for the soccer team. Congratulations to both the Lady Indians and Indians. This ball just pinballed around, and eventually will find its way for a point for the Indians. ICC won their opening match of the day against Pellissippi 3-1. And technically, this match doesn't count. It's a higher level school, so it's more of an exhibition match. But the NJCAA and the NAIA doesn't recognize this as an official match. As it's 18-13 now, ICC with the lead. Over the middle they go. That one hammered. Woolbright couldn't quite get squared up on it. And I tell you what, that was absolutely smoked there by Faith Upshaw. And now ICC with an 18-14 advantage. McCaig will accept that one. Pendleton. Ooh. Saw a couple of players duck out of the way of that one. I did too, but unfortunate for Pendleton, that shot down the line, wide left, out of bounds. And here come the Reddies trying to storm back in this one. They've trailed as much as 5 here in this third set. As the Indians somehow get that one across. Good dig there by Henderson State. And they're trying to say it was on the opposite side of the antenna, as that one's blocked and out of bounds. As Jones, give her credit for that kill there. And a substitution in the match here will be Michael Ann East. Substitution being brought to you by the ICC Wesley Foundation. That was Lyons with the serve. Left side attack deflected by the Indians. Stays in play, point to the Reddies. 19-16 now is the score. So the Reddies getting set to serve. Bastillo with it. ICC sets it up to Fenimore, and she gets the kill. 6th kill of the evening for Fenimore. And she will check out. And this will be Woolbright stepping into the serve. Ball sent deep, too deep. Good decision there by Lyons to let that one go, and ICC now goes up 21-16. Woolbright serve dug up nicely there by the Reddies. Got to get it across on the third touch. That one too strong, and now ICC takes their largest lead of the set here by 6, 22-16. We're tied 1 set apiece here. Woolbright set to serve. Goes to the left side of the floor. Now right on the attack, down the line. Lyons there for it. Jones sets it up for East. East hammers that one through the defense, but then that's going to be the fourth touch as it never crossed the net, and ICC will take the point off the error. Got that as unofficially the 7th error of the set here for the Reddies, and ICC up 23-16. Wilbright continues to serve. And a strong kill there by number 15 for the Reddies. Saw the seam of the defense and hammered it home, and it's now 23-17. A couple of subs getting set to come in here for Henderson State. Looks like number 5, Allison, will come back into the match, along with number 3, that is going to be Holler, who will come in to serve here for the Reddies. 23-17, and that one comes off the tape, drops in front of Lyons, and they're going to say it was an ace, as they thought there for a second that Lyons had a pancake to keep it alive, but said she did not. So the ace to Holler. East ready for that one. Now they go over to Pendleton. Pendleton, beautiful drop shot for the point. Pendleton had 8 kills in that second set, 2 so far here in the third. She's got 14 on the evening. Substitution coming into the match here. This is going to be Sadie Stegall into the contest. Pendleton, 2-step into the serve, sends it to the middle of the floor. Right side on the attack here from Henderson State. Too strong, out of bounds, and ICC now will get the point, and they will be a set point away here, as we do have a timeout. Or no, excuse me, that is actually the set point there as they win 25-19. They were a little bit behind on the scoreboard there. So ICC wins the second set to go up 2-1, 25-19. Back with more right after this.
You're always pushing yourself. There's no time to rest. You keep moving forward. The only thing better than your last accomplishment is your next.
What's next? What's next?
What's next?
So, Allie, what's next?
I guess we'll see.
Find a bank that's as excited about your future as you are. A bank that asks,
what's next?
Renaissance Bank, understanding you.
They say Diet Coke is a mom's drink. Well, you copied her jeans, her spin, her shoes, her scrunchie, and whether you realize it or not, her music. Now, copy her drink. Drink what your mama gave you.
Today tastes like staying in. And it never tasted this good.
When injury knocks you out, Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi will be there for you every step of the way. We are here to get you back in the game, back in motion, back to your life. Our elite team of orthopedic specialists will work side by side with you, educating you about your treatment plan, utilizing advanced technology, and providing you with a successful path to recovery. Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi. We will get you back.
This is a commercial for a Little Caesars large pepperoni thin crust pizza for $7.99.
Oh, a thin crust commercial.
Bingo! Those toppings go right to the edge.
Take me to the edge.
Listen to that crunch and check out that cheesy, crispy crust.
All for $7.99?
Exactamundo. $7.99 for the pizza that everyone wants to get their hands or claws on.
Sorry, claws?
Walk in and walk out with a large, hot and ready thin crust for $7.99 at Little Caesars.
Pizza.
This is a place to create your future. And when you get here, you realize you're not alone. You meet new people and make connections. It's not always about knowing exactly where you're going. Sometimes it's about finding your own way. It's working together to build something bigger than ourselves. It's hard work, but lots of fun. We come for the quality education, but we leave with an unparalleled experience. Itawamba Community College. The best start here.
It feels like the deck is stacked against you before you even start your business. What's the difference between someone who fails and someone who succeeds? To succeed, you need an edge. You might invent technology that nobody else can imagine. Maybe you make the perfect product with the perfect fit. But what every successful business has is a bank that is there for them. Instead of saying slow down, a bank that asks, what's next? Renaissance Bank, understanding you.
Welcome back as a dance-off has broke out here in the Davis Event Center. ICC up 2-1 after picking up the 25-19 win in the third set. They won 25-12 in the second set, and 25-22 Henderson State won the opening set here in Fulton. Third and final match of the evening here. ICC will start things off with the serve, as this will be Kylie Graham coming in to serve things off here. Her serve is sent on its way and dug up there. Now they're going to send it to the back line. That's East ready for it. Graham now drops it off to Lyons, and she will get the kill. Bree starting things off in a positive note there for the Indians. That is going to be her 6th unofficial kill of the match. And Graham will stay with the serve. Puts it to the middle of the floor. Now middle of the attack, they go with it, and that's going to be deflected. Last touch by the Indians. And the point will go the way of Henderson State. 1-1 now is the score. It's been all Indians since that opening set. That set went back and forth. Both teams led as much as 3 in the opening set. ICC never trailed in the second set as they won that one by 13. That was their largest lead of that set. Lyons, yes. And then ICC built a 6-point lead. Henderson led it by 2 at one point in that third set before ICC was able to pick up the 25-19 win to go up 2-1. So the Raiders going to have to battle back here, see if they can force this one to the 5th set. Indians keep it alive. Pendleton gets it across. Henderson State back to the right side on the attack. Woolbright sends it back. This is going to be Michael Ann East. Tries to power it through the line. She does so. Reddy's now attack on the left side. Looking for the cross, too deep, but it was deflected by the Indians, and we're tied at 2. Two is the score here. ICC up 2-1. Ball kind of got away, so they're having to chase it down as it took a hop and actually went underneath the bleachers. Woolbright gets that one, sets it up. Now to the middle of the attack they go. Pendleton. And that's just going to be an error there on the Reddies as that one bounced around. It was a nice save, or not a save, but a nice job to dig that one up by Walker to keep it alive off the awkward shot. But unfortunately, the Reddies could not keep it going. Woolbright on the serve, sends it to the middle of the floor, and that's going to be an ace. First of the match for Woolbright. And ICC now pushes the lead out to 2, 4-2. So Kinsley will continue to serve here for the Indians. And nearly back-to-back aces. So Raidys get it across. Lyons is going to watch it go, and the error will give the point to the Indians. 5-2 now is the score. ICC trying to close the door on this one with the Raidys, trying to see if they can push it to the 5th and final set of the evening. Middle attack, dug up nicely there by Graham. East goes with a soft touch, but the Reddies keep it alive and get it across. East, no, a great dig. Thought that was going to be an easy kill over the middle, but a nice dig there by the Reddies to keep it alive. Now they want to go to the left side on the attack. Woolbright gets it over to Pendleton. Pendleton back to East. That one's going to be deflected, and ICC will eventually get the point. 6-2, ICC with the lead now. Woolbright will continue to serve. Kinsley will step into the serve, sends it to the middle of the floor. Henderson State now right side on the attack, blocked. And they're going to say the ball was last touched by ICC, so out of bounds, and the point the way of the Reddies. 6-3 is your score. ICC with the lead. The Indians getting set for a 3-game road trip coming up on their next 3 matches. We'll remind you that the match at Gadsden State, oh, beautiful job by Henderson to keep that one alive. East, though, with the kill. Yeah, ICC, they will travel to Pearl River for a very important match on the 7th. Then they'll head to Meridian on the 9th, both those matches being conference matches. The match on the 11th, Gadsden has been canceled. On the 14th, they will travel to Northeast to face the rivals for the 2nd time this season. And then they'll finally be back home against Northwest on the 16th. And they'll close the season on at least a 4-game homestand against Northwest, Jones, Pearl River, and Bevel State. Now, of course, that late in the season, teams dealing with injuries, sometimes those matches, especially non-conference matches, sometimes get canceled. And that was the case with the Gadsden match on the 11th. Both coaches were kind of like, hey, we'll do it again next year. And that's what they agreed to. That serve taken there by the Indians. Dorr hammers that one. Nice job deflecting to keep it alive. Got to get it across on the 3rd touch. They do. Lions ready for it. Leaves it up to Pendleton. Quick no look, and Pendleton with the kill. That is her 13th kill of the evening. She leading the way for the Indians in this one tonight. And I'll talk about these stats. I tell you, they're always unofficial stats. As that was McCaig on the serve, 8-4 ICC, matching their largest lead of the evening. McCaig sends this one up. Pendleton's going to chase it down. Sends it forward, and Pendleton with the kill. Oh, excuse me, that's Lyons with the kill. And a timeout taken here by Henderson State. Timeout on the floor. Let's take the timeout with them and be back with more right after this.
Here, you can be your best. The best train here. Learn here. Succeed here. Perform here. Win here. Thrive here. Itawamba Community College. The best start here.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. 9-4 ICC with the lead, largest of the night here for the, or largest of the set, I should say, here for the Indians. The largest lead of the night has been 13. That was back in the 2nd set. Adam Gore, Cal Brown, Casey Smith bringing this action here on the ICC Sports Network. Remind you can see photos of tonight's matches and other matches all the way back to 2010, where we have photos of not just sports but also other activities going on campus. You can visit icckimages.com. Also invite you to follow us on your favorite social media platform at Let's Go ICC. That's all one word, at Let's Go ICC. You can also find us on our YouTube page, Let's Go ICC. You can see highlights and other special videos from the athletic side of things here at Itawamba Community College. Pendleton now switched it over to Lyons. Lyons with the kill. Bree gets her 9th kill of the night. ICC leading this one 10-4 now. McCaig will continue to serve, goes to the right side. That's where the attack returns here. Blistering shot, but McCaig eats that one up. Now they go over to Dorr. Dorr hammers that one, deflected, and gets the kill, though. As Henderson just could not muscle that one back across, and now ICC leads it 11-4. So McCaig will stay on the serve here. Madison is a sophomore out of Belmont. Went to Belmont High School. And a smart decision, but just couldn't find it down the line. Good read of the defense. Thought they were collapsing in on the right side, but unfortunately the error will give ICC the point and keep the serve with McCaig. Middle of the floor, she goes with it. 12-4 now, ICC with the lead. Blocked, but out of bounds. Last touch by the Indians. 12-5 now is your score. We're in the 4th set. ICC leading 2-1 after winning back-to-back sets. 25-12, 25-19. Henderson won the opening set 25-22. Dorr tries to go over the top of the defense. Secondary line was ready there for Henderson. Now this one goes across. Lyons hammers that one, deflected. Keeping it alive. Dorr sends it across. Henderson ready for it. Now this one taken there by Pendleton. Nice job. Leaves it over to Lyons. Lyons says it's deflected. And the point the way of the Indians. 10th kill of the night there for Bree Lyons. She had 5 coming into this set. She's got 5 in this set alone. 13-5 now is the score. This is going to be Kirkland coming in to serve. She had a couple of aces in that third set. Smart play. Good read there. I was waiting to see the number clear, as that was number 16, Johnson. We've called her name quite a few times tonight. She has looked sharp for the Reddies, and that was just a smart play. Saw where the seam was in the defense. Didn't hesitate to hammer that one home. I apologize for all the stammering and stuttering tonight. I am off my game. Reddies looking to go deep, and they can't find the corner. Out of bounds. Good communication there by Pendleton to call off McCaig. The ball goes out of bounds, and the error on the Reddies. So this will bring in Graham, getting set to serve. Sends the serve across. Henderson now right side on the attack. Graham able to scoop that one up over to Woolbright. Now they send it over to Pendleton. And Pendleton puts it into the net, and the error gives the point to the Reddies. And they've trimmed it down to 7. 8 has been the largest lead here in this fourth set. Johnson will go back to serve here for Henderson State. Lions couldn't get that one over. Back-to-back errors now on the Indians. Have opened the door here for the Reddies as they're trying to sneak back in this one. Need to find a way to win it, to push it to a 5th set. Johnson's serve, line drive, tough to handle. Lions chases it well back out of bounds. And ICC keeps it alive and gets it across on the third touch. And then that one too deep. Are they going to say it's deflected? No, and ICC will get the point. Bree was almost in the walkway or the tunnel where the teams run out at when she chased that one down. Good hustle on the part of Lions to keep that one alive, and the ICC eventually got the point. Low line drive, barely gets over the tape. Fenimore sets it up now, goes over here to East. East with the soft touch. Reddy's read it nicely. Woolbright sends it back over to Pendleton. Pendleton, yes! Smart play by Lexi. And she was able to go for that back line, saw the defense was creeping up on her. Put in that back corner for her 14th kill of the match. And ICC now leads this one 16-8. Matching their largest lead of the evening here. Ball sent on its way. Henderson's got to get it across on the third touch. They do. Lions with the first touch for the Indians. Now over the middle they go to Pendleton. And you can't give her that. She will make you pay every time. And looks like we're going to have another timeout taken here by the Reddies. 17-8, ICC with the lead. Back with more right after this.
When injury knocks you out, Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi will be there for you every step of the way. We are here to get you back in the game, back in motion, back to your life. Our elite team of orthopedic specialists will work side by side with you, educating you about your treatment plan, utilizing advanced technology, and providing you with a successful path to recovery. Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi. We will get you back.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. 17-8, ICC with the lead, trying to close the door on the Reddies, the JV squad out of Henderson State University. We want to welcome all those watching here on the ICC Sports Network and say a special hello to those that are watching in favor of the Reddies. And as always, welcoming members of the ICC family tuned in as well. We appreciate all your support there. Remember, you can support the ICC volleyball team by donating through the Air Indian Club. Visit iccms.edu/Indian Club. That's iccms.edu/Indian Club. For more information, you'll see a list of teams that you can select from. You can even, if you feel like it, if you enjoyed the broadcast tonight, you can support the sports information team. You can also donate there as well. 17-8. ICC with the lead. Bree Lyons getting set to serve. Sends this one to the left side, popped up, and no communication, but they're able to keep it alive. As ICC gets it now, sets it up to East. East, beautiful dig, though, by Henderson to keep it alive. They'll send it out. It goes out wide. Now ICC pushes lead out to 10 on the error. 5th error of the set by the Reddies. And Lions will continue to serve. And we'll put it into the net, and ICC will take the point. Back-to-back errors now by the Reddies. So Lions will continue to serve here. ICC up in this one 19-8. Remind you to stay tuned for the Renaissance Bank postgame report as Lions kind of ducks her head as that one gets the tape, roll forward and gets the ace, and now ICC up by 12. So Lions will continue to serve from the middle of the floor. Sends this one on its way. Right side on the attack, and it's a little too deep. And ICC now takes a 21-8 lead here over Henderson State. ICC leading it 2-1 after winning back-to-back sets over the Reddies. As that one tough to handle. Henderson's got to get it across on the third touch. They do. Lions ready for the first touch for the Indians. Fenimore had it blocked, but there's Woolbright ready for it. Lays it over the middle. Lions had it blocked, and a great job in the middle that time, as that was Upshaw. Upshaw, not the tallest person on the floor, but showing she's got some hops and some strength to go along with it, as she blocked that one. It is now 21-9 in favor of the Indians. And this is going to be Castillo back to serve this one. Goes to the left side. East ready for it. Graham now sends it to the backside. That's going to be Fenimore. Goes over the top of the defense. Good dig there by the Reddies. Right side on the attack. Woolbright ready for that one. East sets it over the middle. Pendleton gets it but puts it into the netting. And the error will give the point to the Reddies. Indians lead this one 21-10 here in the fourth set. Trying to close the door on this one and make it a good day to be an Indian to get a clean sweep of all the sporting events we hosted today. For just now joining us, ICC Soccer picked up a pair of wins over nationally ranked teams. As just a miscommunication on the set there. But ICC Women's Soccer beat the number 20 Gulf Coast Lady Bulldogs 3-2. And then the Indians followed that up with a 1-0 win over the number 5 Bulldogs to get the sweep in soccer. And ICC won 3-1 in the first match of the day as they took on Pellissippi and trying to see if they can get the win here in the nightcap as they lead this one 21-11. That ball sent on its way. Pendleton hammers that one. This ball sent around now. Blocked, and the Indians get the point. I believe that was Fenimore and Pendleton teaming up on that block there. 22-11 now is the score. Woolbright is back to serve. Right side on the attack. Woolbright digs that one up. Graham keeps it alive. Lyons gets it across. Tough play into the net, but a beautiful read there. And again, number 15, we do apologize for not having her name on the roster. We think she might be Proctor, Madison Proctor, as we have not seen a 17 step on the floor this evening. As this will be Holler back to serve this one for Henderson. They trail by 10, 22-12. Serve handled there by Lyons. Outside they go to Pendleton, down the line, and she will get the kill. Lexi Pendleton with 16 kills in the match. ICC takes a 23-12 advantage, and Lexi will go back to serve this one. ICC up 23-12 now. This one's sent on its way. And they get it across somehow on that third touch. Pendleton leaves it in the middle to Kirkland, and Kirkland with the kill. Got that unofficially as her first kill of the night. Now it's going to be match point here for the Indians. 24-12. Serves on its way. Right side on the attack. Tipped up. Woolbright keeps it alive. Pendleton gets it now over to East. East sends it over the middle, but a nice job hustling to that one. But a little bit of miscommunication. Couldn't tell if it was going to go over the net or not. And ICC will get the 25-12 win in the fourth set. Stay with us. We'll come back with the Renaissance Bank postgame report right after this.
You're always pushing yourself. There's no time to rest. You keep moving forward. The only thing better than your last accomplishment is your next.
What's next? What's next?
What's next?
So, Allie, what's next?
I guess we'll see.
Find a bank that's as excited about your future as you are. A bank that asks,
what's next?
Renaissance Bank, understanding you.
Welcome back to the Renaissance Bank postgame report. ICC wins it 3-1 over Henderson State. They improved to 14-8 overall on the year. Take a look at some scoring tonight. It was the opening set, 25-22, the win for Henderson State. Then ICC rallied three straight. They won 25-12, 25-19, and 25-12 to pick up the 3-1 win. Now, these stats I'm about to read off to you, these are unofficial stats, folks, is again trying to, one, learn the sport, but two, also figure out how to keep stats while doing the play-by-play on this by hand here. Lions had 9 kills, 1 ace. You had Dorr with a couple of kills. You had East with 8 kills on the night. Pendleton, she had a great night, 16 kills, 3 aces. Stegall with 2 kills. You had Graham with 3 aces. Kirkland with a kill and a couple of aces. And then Vaughn did not play tonight. She was sitting out, a player that we normally see on the floor. Fenimore had a nice night, seeing some extra minutes on the floor. She had 6 kills. You had 1 ace for Woolbright. Jones had 1 kill and 3 aces on the evening. ICC's largest lead of the night was 13. That was matched there in the fourth set as well as the second set. And that's going to do it for this evening. We're looking back at some of the Little Caesars instant replays this evening here, as we do want to remind you a schedule change coming up for the Indians in a couple of weeks, as the match at Gadsden State on the 11th has been canceled, so that match will not be played. ICC will be on the road on the 7th as they travel to Pearl River for a conference match at 5 p.m. And that's a big-time match, folks. So if you can get a chance to make a trip down to Pearl River on the 7th, I do encourage you to do so, to go down and support the Indians there. Then they'll travel to Meridian on the 9th. 14th, they'll be at Northeast, and then they'll finish the season with what's scheduled to be 4 straight home matches, starting on the 16th against Northwest, the 21st against Jones, 23rd against Pearl River, and they'll close out the season on the 29th against Bevel State, that one being on the 29th. So that one will be the final match of the regular season. And, of course, we'll get our first ever MACCCC tournament coming your way, as we now have enough teams to have a conference, official conference, if you will. So ICC will try to make a strong push and see where they stand in that one. Remember, you can always visit letsgoicc.com. That's letsgoicc.com to find out more information on the playoffs and how the Indians do throughout the season, as well as our other sports here. Follow us on your favorite social media platform at Let's Go ICC. And don't forget, you can see photos of tonight's action and other action on ICCimages.com. So for Raphael Henry, Cal Brown, Casey Smith, I'm Adam Gore saying so long from Fulton. A great day to be an Indian, as the soccer teams win 3-2 for the women over number 20 Gulf Coast. The men win 1-0 over number 5 Gulf Coast. And ICC picks up a 3-1 pair of 3-1 wins this evening. The first against Pellissippi and the second you just saw here against Henderson State. So long for Fulton. Have a great weekend. And as always, Roll Tribe.
It feels like the deck is stacked against you before you even start your business. What's the difference between someone who fails and someone who succeeds? To succeed, you need an edge. You might invent technology that nobody else can imagine. Maybe you make the perfect product with the perfect fit. But what every successful business has is a bank that is there for them. Instead of saying slow down, a bank that asks, what's next? Renaissance Bank, understanding you.